All right, guys, not the video you guys were expecting, not the video I was expecting to make this early, but a lot of people have Facebook, a lot of people have seen some things going on, and I've got a ton of DMs, and it's time to address it. So this is an emergency press conference, Tuesday morning, 8 o'clock, Nasty Racing HQ. As soon as I get done with this video, I'm going to send it out. I didn't have a Monday video. The last videos we had were PDRA, or driving the Pete to the track, PDRA testing, PDRA qualifying, and we went to the semifinals in our new car. I have a recap video coming out for that later this week. But yeah, we got to talk about restructuring the Nasty Racing program. So, standing in the shop right now, we have a few cars here. I got the Bad Apple at a chassis shop. We got the Pro Mod in the other building, and we just got back from Proline Racing. So, for those of you guys that do have Facebook, that do follow Proline or Proline Danny or myself, I did share one of their posts where they have the orange Camaro that we just recently acquired and actually never got the chance to run. They are selling that, and the lab grown, aka Blue Parrot Pro Mod roller. So we brought two cars down to them yesterday. We left at 5 a.m. We got there around noon, and we got back here about 10, so it was a long day. Proline is 6.5, 7 hours away, so just a lot of driving. But we've been buying a bunch of motors from them, and they're very, you know, up to speed with, I mean, all the PDRA, NHRA, a lot of the high-end radial stuff. They just have some really great packages, and they're super easy to deal with. I've been buying parts from Proline for probably, I mean, I've been dealing with Danny. You got to think how long ago it was we got the 41X for Slick Rick. So 4 or 5 years now we've been buying stuff from them. Obviously, when we went Pro Mod Racing, the Proline Pro Charger combination is very successful, and that's the combination that Jason runs in his car. It's the combination that we run in ours, and they just have a bunch of resources and stuff there. But also, they do a lot of sales. They do used car sales. They'll sell your rig. They sell motors. We've got a lot of stuff. You know, I buy a lot of stuff used. And everyone thinks that I'm a bajillionaire, but I'm not. So I buy a lot of stuff on deals, and we make it nicer. I might resell it after that, or buy some more stuff on deals. That's just kind of how it goes. So when it came time to, actually what happened was, after the Virginia race, we worked on the Pro Mod. We swapped power plants. Not too much work, but it was a lot of work, and my focus was on the Pro Mod. Didn't really have a lot of time to get back over here and work on stuff. I didn't have time to work on Hank, was kind of working on the Pro Mod and stuff, swapped power plants over. We're going to talk about running a second Pro Mod. Chris and I had the conversation. I said, hey man, I think it'd be a good idea to downsize. To me, it is a shame to have all these badass cars just sitting around here and not being used, right? It's really cool to walk by and be like, yeah, I got that, yeah, I got that, yeah, I got that. It's really cool, but what's not really cool is they don't get run. If you think about the Black Sheep is done. We haven't run it, hasn't been to the dyno. It needs the belt guard put on it. Now, honestly, it doesn't even need that. We could take the track right now. It has a belt guard on it. It needs front window trim put on it. I just don't have time. With the storm business being as busy as it is and turned into really a full-time job, you guys will probably notice I stopped uploading videos daily, and we're just doing as much as we can around here. All the guys have a task that they do in the storm business, as well as come here and hang out. And this is supposed to be fun in our hobby, right? Because we don't do this professionally. We do run in the PDRA, but we are not professional drag racers. That's not our only thing. That professional drag racing does not pay the bills. So it's a hobby, so it's supposed to be enjoyable. And it was getting to the point where it wasn't super enjoyable when you'd always come in here and you'd just be swamped with work. You'd have 10 weeks worth of work and you got a week to do it. So Chris and I talked and we said, hey, we're going to downsize. So we started going through the cars and we talked about what we're going to get rid of and what we're going to keep. And this could be, I don't even know how to say this. We're just gonna go right into it. We're gonna tell you the cars that we're selling. My C5 Corvette, that is going up for sale. I do have a potential buyer, but until cash is in the hand, nothing's ever sold. So that's going up for sale. It's been extremely fast for what it is. 427 cubic inch. It's got a brand new set of heads on there. TCAM performance tuned. RPM 400 swap. ZR1 diff. Upgraded axles. TBM brakes. Anti-roll bar. It's got a cage with swing outs. Like I said, 427 F1X Pro Charger on Pump E85. Gone extremely fast. And it is, I would post up for 60 grand. The Trailblazer, that's going down to Proline to get sold. Which it's not down there yet, but it will be down there soon. We got the Prison Mike Mustang that we ran PDRA Super Street with. Both of those cars, the Trailblazer, actually the Corvette, the Trailblazer, and Prison Mike are 100% turnkey, ready to go. That's a brand new Shelby Block TCAM Performance motor in there with a set of Higgins heads. Absolutely badass. That will be down at Proline for sale. Obviously, we got the Pro Mod roller down there. That's for sale. We got the F-Body Small Block Chevy 12 degree spread port 3-speed 400. That's for sale. And all the sales inquiries, except for the Corvette, because I already have some leads, everything else is getting sold through Proline. And then we have 2 other cars that we're going to sell. And we're going to end up selling the Black Sheep, and we're going to end up selling Slick Rick. So, you know, sometimes I feel like I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, right? But the train, unbelievable. In order to sometimes move forward, sometimes you have to take a step back, regroup, and then continue to go forward. So I think a lot of people that don't understand the workload, a lot of people that don't understand the time, a lot of people that don't understand the finances behind running these cars, they will probably get mad and they'll be like, man, that's a terrible decision. Now, the Black Sheep, I love the Black Sheep. I really do. But when you sit back and look at it, I mean, that thing's been sitting here for like a year or two, and I have just not had the time to put forth to run that car. And even if we did take it to the track, without putting the time in, it's not going to be competitive. So our plan in our restructuring is we are going to have 1 Pro Mod. We're going to have 1 serious radial tire car. So that's 2 cars right there. So for everyone asking if we're done radial tire racing, hell no, we're not done that. 1 Pro Mod, 1 radial tire car, and then Chris and I are going to keep a small block car each. So I'm going to keep Hank as my small block car, and he's going to keep the Bad Apple. And then on top of that, obviously, I'll never get rid of the cow. So the cow marrow will be here. It's supposed to go to a chassis shop to get some updates to bring it back out as a full-blown street car. And Chris has Eddie Murphy, which we're going to get the thing knocked out as a full-blown street car. So at the end of the day, we're going to have a serious Pro Mod, competitive Pro Mod. A very competitive small tire car. And I'd say competitive to the likings of what the guys are running in Big Jake's race and all that stuff. We're going to have something competitive Pro Mod, competitive small tire car, 2 small block cars, and 2 street cars. That is still a ton of cars. And that's how we're going to restructure the program. In my mind, it's going to be a lot more realistic of a workload to get done. That will give us ample time to work on our other business ventures while maintaining and still being competitive in what we do here. So I know for a lot of you guys, it's going to be a tough pill to swallow. It didn't take as much time as much thought to downsize as you guys would think for me, because it's brutal going through it over here, man. The goal, and I'll be honest with you, the goal was always to have a big shop full of cars. Had it. Not all it cracks up to be. A shop with a few really nice cars that you have the time and the ability to maintain and upkeep, I think that's where it's at, and that's where we plan to be. So we're going to restructure, become more efficient, hopefully win more races, bring you guys better content. And listen, the less shit I have to work on here, the better the videos are for you guys. So my goal is to get back on making some killer videos. Maybe one day have enough time to go back to doing daily uploads. But for now, that is your update. So emergency press conference, that's a wrap. Please comment down below what your thoughts are. If you guys are interested in any of these cars, you can either contact me or contact Proline Danny. Right now, the only cars that they have are the Mustang Roller and the F-Body. I gotta get, like I said, window trim and a winglet and a parachute bag for Black Sheep, and then I can take that down there. That thing's 100% turnkey, fresh motor, fresh transmission, fresh converter. That one will be for sale for $135,000 if you guys are interested in that. Slick Rick, I got the motor for it right here, just got the heads redone. So that's gonna be also a fresh build, and we're going to get that thing all dialed in, put it all back together, then take it down there. But yeah, if you guys are interested in this stuff, just let me know. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys aren't gonna get pissed, and I feel like I'm gonna get threatened being unsubscribed, but listen, you know, if you want to unsubscribe now, unsubscribe. But once we start kicking ass and we're streamlining everything, you guys will subscribe again. I'm not too concerned about that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, subscribe. We'll see you in the next upload.